Hello, welcome back to the Ichthyon Forge. So yes, I did give Ken's Custom Ironworks a 1 out of 5 stars. Let me explain. What happened is I recently saw a video on Black Bear Forge's site where his channel, if you don't know anything about him, check him out. He's an excellent smith. Seems to be a great guy. But anyway, Ken's Custom Ironworks sent him a few products that he put up in his shop, and some of those products I need honestly to get some organization in the shop here, to get things ready for the Eltari screenplay and everything that's going on there. Believe it or not, it might not be going on in the shop yet, but it's going on in my head. So beside the point. So anyway, I decided to order a couple of products from them, and I got confirmation of the order. I got a tracking slip, or tracking number, is what I'm trying to say, and all of that fancy stuff, and waited and waited and waited and waited for about 2 weeks or a little more, maybe, I don't know, somewhere around that time. And then I get a notice to give them a review. Now, what I should have done, I'll admit, is call them before I submitted the review. But instead, what I do, and I was planning to call them, but I get the review, and on a knee-jerk reaction, I gave them a 1 star and says I never got the stuff. So it wasn't long before I got an email from Mary Lou, very good email, very apologetic email, and she checked into it and found that it got lost in transit somewhere. While the package got lost, she was, like I said, very apologetic, said they'd get the shipment on its way to me, and so that and there might be a couple of other goodies in the box with it. So anyway, I've got the box here on my anvil, and trying this new camera, I'm going to end up having to buy another lens. I'm not able to get wide enough for you to see everything. Another technical point of view. But anyway, we're going to focus on the box, and I think I'm going to remove things one at a time, let you see what I got, and we'll discuss them and put them up, and then I'm going to re-rate everything. And by the time you see the video, I will have gone back and corrected that rating. The only reason I haven't done it now is I need to call them and find out how. I don't know about all those things. I just shoot video and swing a hammer. Alright, so anyway, let's focus in on what we got in the box. Alright, so because of the lens and everything, it's just easier to get down here on my knees with it on the ground. Getting back up might be a trick. But anyway, we have some nice packing paper that'll be used to start the forge. That's even useful to me. The cut up boxes can be used to start the forge. That's useful to me. More packing paper. Everything is packable. And yes, I did go ahead and open the box and check those out. We are going to bypass this right now and other things in here. The first thing that I want to show is the tong and hammer rack. This is something I have needed in my shop. Let's get it here where you can see it. But something I've needed in my shop for quite some time. I did not order the 1 inch by a 1/4 inch by 1 inch bar because I have it. In a minute you'll see that might have been a mistake for me. But anyway, I have it. This does have the option of ordering that bar. I did not order it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and mount this and figure out where to mount it, and let's get with it. you remember, we discussed this, right? If you don't remember, I'll place a reminder about this tool rack, or I'm sorry, this steel rack down in the description, so you can go check it out and be reminded. I said when I put it up here that was going to be somewhat inconvenient. Now that's coming to bite me because the stock that I need is buried. Yeah, it's down under all of this steel, so there's some right there. So I've got to rearrange or even pull stuff off of the rack to be able to get to the steel to cut it to the length I want. So let's get busy on that. Can't believe I almost filled that up, to be honest. Kind of got to get Lou to get in this picture. Anyway, we'll just kind of do one of these things. Yeah, that's going to work very well. I actually had to get another bar of this, another stick of this 1/4 by 1 inch to finish out what I needed. And I have 2 short pieces left over. I'll use them in another video later. But yeah, so we got this. Now let's go back to the box and see what else we got. So I decided to just pull it out of the box and set it here on the anvil because it's a good deal smaller. I can do this without cutting me. Been following the channel for a while, you know that's a near impossibility. So now, what we got here is a hand tool holder. Rack thing. One of those. Yeah. So, I understand that these are slightly different. Oh, I see. They're same top to bottom, but this way. So you don't really want to cross them up like this. Most of my talking was off camera, I noticed. So yeah, that goes this way. How am I gonna do it? Alright, so I am going to get a hammer, a rawhide mallet, a couple hammers, how about that? That doesn't hang in the hammer hanger. You could heat this up. I don't know if you noticed or not, my forge is not up and going at the moment. Took it down for a show. It's okay. Right now it's out of my way, so I just left it that way. Also, there's oxyacetylene or oxy fuel, whether you use propane or whatever. But we've discussed my acetylene tank recently, so we'll go back into that. So first of all, I put it together upside down. This should have been on this side. The difficulties I had on this, I think, were mine and not the piece. I bent it a little bit while putting it together, but it's still going to serve its function. So we'll just deal with that. Now I got to find a home for it and round up my tools that go in it. They're scattered everywhere. That's why I got this. So anyway, I'm going to take a quick lunch break and I'll be back with you. We'll look at what else is in the box. Alright, so we'll cover the other goodies that were in the box. Got a letter from, not a letter, but a thank you for your purchase and the purchase order and everything, and a pen. Box with a stylus for a pad, tablet, whatever. So I'll be using that. That would be a couple sets of tongs, and in this package also, as soon as I started unpacking it, I don't want to realize it, they're the rivets for the tongs. So I have 2 more pair of tongs to put together. If you will recall, I've got some tongs that some of them are from Ken's Custom Iron Works that a friend sold me. That's where some of the hammers that are on the hammer rack came from as well. But I am not going to do these immediately, but they're going to be in a video very soon. The reason I'm not going to do them immediately, if you will recall, if you've seen my other videos, my other tong making videos, I've mentioned that I need rivet headers. So I need to make a rivet header before I can do the tongs. I don't have to, but the rivets would be cleaner. Alright, so in short, in closing, I guess, Ken's Custom Ironworks has not paid me to do this, of course. I explained all that at the beginning. This is an answer to a bit of a knee-jerk reaction on my part, and I wanted to clear things up. They were good to set things straight with me, and so I wanted to do the same. So yeah, I got the hand tool holder. I'll like I say, I'll find a home for it, and I'll be putting my hand tools on it as I gather them up. I may end up needing another one, and I'll put it together properly this time. And the tool rack and hammer, or tong and hammer rack, I filled it up more than I thought I would, because really I only use 2 hammers. But that's because I need to learn more about hammers, and a couple of these aren't hammers at all. And the tongs. But so how do I rate Ken's Custom Ironworks now? Remember, I rated them a 1 because of a misunderstanding and knee-jerk reaction. Moral of the story, don't have knee-jerk reactions. Contact them first. So anyway, how would I rate them with their friendliness? I'd rate them a 5 out of 5. Excuse me. So, and with making everything right, what was wrong, making it right, I'd rate that a 5. The ease of putting the things together, I'd rate that a 5 as well. Any difficulties I had with that, with the hand tool holder, I believe that was me and not the tool. If I'd have paid a little bit better attention, things would have gone together easier. It just could have been better if I had taken different steps to put it together. So that I'm going to rate a 5. I'm going to rate me a 2 on that. Me, personally, a 2. Not them, me. But the tong rack was very easy to put together, a tong and hammer rack. I could have done this longer if I'd have wanted to, I'm sure, and I thought of doing it a full 4 foot. But, and I might be wrong about this, but I was afraid that at that length, my half or quarter by 1 stop would begin to sag eventually, although it's pretty rigid on the edge like that. I don't know, but it's doing what I need it to do. Hopefully this is the permanent home for it. Maybe not, but that all depends on what comes next in the forge. This is actually the first step in, or another step in getting ready for the Eltari screenplay. It's coming, y'all, I promise you. I'm going to throw some other things to the side, not the Warhammer, but other things are going to be put to the side so that happens. It's still going to take a little while to get it all together, but it's going to start happening. So anyway, I'm happy with this. It's sturdy. I'm happy with everything that has come my way from Ken's Custom Ironworks. And if you're looking for some tools, you're looking for different things, check them out. Blacksmith related items, check them out. If you tell them Eric sent you, they'll say, who? Like I say, I'm not getting sponsored. But anyway, go on over and check them out if you're looking for some good tools. American made products. If you're in America, I hope that means something to you. They're made well, and I'd rather give my money to them than to anyone, to others. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring this video to an end, and very soon I'm going to get on these tongs, and we'll just shoot some video of doing some tongs. How about that? So anyway, if you have found any value in this video, please consider liking it. If you're not subscribed, you're more than welcome to continue to watch the videos. I appreciate it. But if you would, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps me out. It's been very slow going. I can discuss all that. It's largely, again, my fault for not consistently putting out video. But so anyway, if you would subscribe, please do. If you would, also leave a comment down in the comments section, and let me know what you think. So anyway, we're going to let you go, and we'll catch you next time.